All right, here we are. We're at the airport, on time, never late, always on time. No reason for anybody to be late. Well, we're going to go to from Niagara Falls, and then we're going to go across Lake Ontario and go to Toronto. Sue's here, I think.
I'm here. Good morning. Can you hear me?
Hi, there's.
Can you hear me?
Sue's here. Good morning, everybody. I don't see nobody here. Maybe
Not
nobody.
yet. Just hang on. Don't take off yet till we get some people.
Well,
on
I
board.
won't for a bit, you know. Just hope somebody shows up.
Yeah,
There's
Laura,
Lorna,
see?
right on time. Hello, and Sue watching the ads. Oh, cool, cool. I think, yeah, it helps you on a live stream on the ads. I'm not for sure about that, but I think you do on it. They change things around on. But good morning, Lorna. I'm glad to see you here. Hope everything's going good with you.
It's Saturday afternoon over there in Scotland.
Yeah, and it's supposedly sunny today. It's not. The weather people still does not know what they're talking about. It's warm. I don't have the temperature up right now, but it's really warm. Yeah, me too. It's always a fun flight. I enjoy. This could be kind of a fun one. Have
you been to Niagara Falls before, Lorna?
Yeah, yeah. If you never have, we're going to go to Niagara Falls a little bit. We're going to turn around, and then we're going to head up and go
river and cross the lake.
Yeah.
And head over to Toronto, Canada.
There's some cool things over in Toronto. So we're just waiting. I always go on early because that's the way I am. Never late, you know. So we'll wait a couple more minutes, see if anybody else comes in or not, you know. Well, so, but we've flown this ourselves. We were going to fly for Gord up in his area, but we did a test flight. It's pretty deserted up in there. It would have been a lot of flying over just plain trees and that, and we talked to Gordon. He said, nah, sorry, he knew that, you know.
Hi, Sandra.
There's Hawkins Family Adventure. Good morning, everyone.
How are you doing? She's out in Washington.
Hawkins Family Adventure. That's cool. Good morning.
Or maybe it's Oregon. I know you're out. I believe it's Washington.
Somewhere out in that west area.
Just about 6 a.m. Let's see, if it's 9 a.m., it's about 6 a.m. there. So you're up and at it this morning.
We're set for departure at 9 a.m. on the nose, you know, so we're going to take off and see who's there. But we got a couple here, and that's all that matters. As long as
Oregon, so thank you.
Good deal. That's
I do with one or the other there.
Oregon's a pretty country. It gets rainy up around that area a lot.
We have a bit of drizzle this morning here.
Well, here, but it shouldn't be. They didn't say. They said 0 chance of rain today. Well, they lied.
They said about a 2 or 3%, which is still very low.
I don't believe the weather people actually know what they're doing. They guesstimate it.
It's a guesstimate for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Gary. Good morning.
Hey, Gary. Good morning, Gary. How's Gary done this morning?
You guys enjoying living in your new house there?
Yeah. They got a new place going on, and it's awesome. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I love to visit Oregon.
Yeah, that's one area I haven't been to.
I don't want to visit nowhere anymore. I'm at that age. Traveling's done. It hurts too much to do a lot of things, so I can see it just as well on the screen, you know. So
Sandra said we are a natural rainforest here in Oregon and Washington State. Yes, it is.
But when it's dry, it's really beautiful. When it's rainy, it's pretty crappy, like any other place, you know.
You learn to live with the rain up there, don't you, Sandra?
Yeah. And we've had some bad. This has been a terrible fall in Florida this year. Rainy. Although yesterday it finally warmed up. We were in like what 85, 86.
Mid-80s yesterday. Yeah, it was
you know, and it was beautiful out. It's really gorgeous this morning. I don't know what the temperature is right now. I'm not near my screen.
It's 73 outside.
Gary says clip on the extra fuel tanks and yes, fly into
Up
Canada.
To Canada.
Yeah. Yeah, we're heading there. Cindy, good morning, Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
Watching the time, a couple more minutes. We're going to get ready for departure on it. So I hope Cindy's doing good this morning.
Yep.
Yeah, it should be a fun flight up in here. A lot of Canada. Now, I used to go Canada fishing all the time, and you get on up there, there's not a lot up there. It's just kind of like land, you know. Oh, and I used to go up Lake Nipson up at Sturgeon Falls and go fishing.
Sandra says, the bad thing is she hates the rain. Yeah, that's
I don't see Sonia on here at all. You say Sonia's on?
No, Cindy.
Oh, Cindy. I kept
Cindy, she said it's foggy and 50 degrees right now.
Oh, that's not fun.
Up in New Jersey.
That's not fun. Oh,
any of you guys that have been to Niagara Falls and or Toronto, when we get over there, please feel free to give us commentary on
let us know what you see that we missing, because we try to check it out. So
it's been a while since I've been up there.
Yeah. So we're just about getting it ready for takeoff there, because we're take off promptly at 9 a.m. We're an on-time airline.
Please put your seats in the upright position and make sure your seat belts are fastened.
Grab a drink because you might need one. You know how I fly, so grab a good drink. I know Gary's probably already got one in his hand, so yeah. Anyways, waiting for some more, but they'll pop in as we go. So, well, I'm just waiting for the old ticker to turn to 9 o'clock. So on parks, lots of lakes in Senior. Yeah, there is lots of lakes. Now we have a lot of lakes here too. All right, I'm going to turn off the brake, and we're going to start putting some throttle.
Coffee and tea will be available after takeoff.
And we're ready for departure. So
yeah. Okay, he's throttling up. It's 9 o'clock.
What we're going to do is we're going to go over by Lake Niagara and then go down to it. Hello, Timmy. How's Timmy doing this morning?
Please fasten your seatbelt, Timmy Ray. We are taking off.
All right, we're just getting ready for liftoff, and we're off the ground, guys. So we're ready to go. We're going to turn off this object sign because we don't need it on.
Can you hear us okay, everybody? And you should be able to hear the plane noises a little bit.
Yeah. I've actually been flying this on the Xbox too, and now we're on the PC because I don't think you can stream it off the Xbox like this. But we just had gotten an Xbox, and I've been flying in. It's really great. Me and Sue did tons of test flights, to decide where we were going to fly and all that. I hope we sound okay. There's Captain Jack. Good, ahoy, mates. Jack's on the sea, and we're on the air.
We just took off from Niagara Falls Airport in New York.
And if you look ahead there, you'll see that river coming up. That's the, they actually call that the Niagara River. Is that what that's
Niagara River, yeah.
That comes down from out of Buffalo and all that.
Timmy Ray said, fly me into New York for the Last Kiss concert in New York.
Okay, we can do that. Now, there's going to be an airfare, so we can get prepared. Oh, sounds perfect. Great. I've been working all morning on the sound. I was having some issues on this computer with my dual microphone. And the only way we can do this, we have to have dual microphones, or you're going to get eek, screech, screech, and so the only way you can do it is you have to have, and so I have a dual system, and then I have a Rode mic, a single one, that's a great mic, So we use that a lot of times on many other things. So we're going to kind of head, there's a bridge right here. I'm not sure what bridge that is, but we're going to go over that bridge. Looks like our flaps are up.
I was going to bring the map up. Let me grab the map real quick.
Yeah, Sue's going to bring up the... See, you can actually follow along, right, if you get like Google Maps or something, and you can kind of follow along kind of where we're at.
There we go, I got it.
She's got the map up, and so she can identify a few things.
So I can figure out where you're at,
Yeah, just taking off from the airport.
I'm not sure which one.
Oh, we got 9 years of sobriety of alcohol. That's cool.
Congratulations, Sandra.
I've never had trouble with alcohol. I mean, some people have an issue, but I'm not a big drinker.
Well done, Sandra.
Yeah, that's great. Well, that's great. I'm a brewer, an ex-brewer. I used to brew beer all the time, and
I'm not sure. I don't think that's the...
I'm not sure. I see something in the...
It was a bridge, but it wasn't the... I have to zoom in to see which bridge.
Something right down the middle of the water there. I don't know what that is. There it is. See that? Oh, it's a tower. It's an electric tower.
Okay.
That's what
so that wasn't the bridge to Goat Island, was it?
No, absolutely not.
Is that Goat Island up ahead of us there?
It should be this next one coming across here. We're at 14. Let's get down, lose a little altitude here. You can see a little closer when I get. So I'm about 1,200 feet. Let's get her down.
That might have been I-90 across the South Grand Island Bridge.
That's
Grand
possible.
Island Bridge. I'm not quite sure where you're at, but that's what
I gotta get her up.
Proceed, that could be. Timmy races, Bob, can us race car drivers crash with fire and go boom?
I don't know. You might be able to.
It does happen, yeah.
I don't have the equipment to do that with this, so.
Oh, look
right here. I believe this is Goat Island right here. We're going right over.
Yes, that's Goat Island then. And I see the tower up ahead. What was that called?
Seattle Tower. I'm not sure the name.
It's not Seattle.
I know a lot of stuff, but as my age, I have Alzheimer's, and I don't remember stuff. I know it, but I can't.
The Skyline Tower.
Skyline Tower. Still like trying to see Goat Island here. There it is. There's the thing that goes over to Goat Island, right there.
There's
I
the
wanted to
Niagara
look
Falls
down.
Observation Tower. That might be called the Skyline Tower.
All right, here we go. We're coming up on the Horseshoe Falls right here. You can see some rapids coming. There used to be a boat sitting here, and it was stuck here for years.
Hi, Regular Foot.
Hello, Regular Foot.
Hi,
Good morning,
Chris. Thanks for flying with us.
But anyway, that boat that was stuck here, it let loose, and it's gone now. And there's the power plant.
I see the Skyline Tower up ahead in Niagara Falls.
We'll go up there a little bit. We're going to go down along the river a few minutes. There's an observation thing that comes out. These things show like the bridge is in the water. I don't know why the graphics do that.
It shows that, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a missile thing in the software.
Should be coming up to, the Rainbow Bridge. Have you gone by that yet?
I don't think so. Maybe I have.
Chris? Timmy Ray says, Captain Jack, I know today's special channel. The special channel is me. You are a special channel, Timmy. Gary says, I had lunch in the Skyline Tower about 2 months ago. 2 months ago, so you've been there recently, Gary. Wow.
It's been a long time since I've been to Niagara Falls, but I've been there about 7 times. I've been to Niagara Falls. I think this might be the Rainbow Bridge right here.
Yes.
I do believe.
Oh, Captain Jack said he will not be on today. At all today, Jack? Both noon and 6 o'clock? Okay. Yes, that does look like the, oh, you've switched the, yeah, that does look like the Rainbow Bridge.
Yeah. And here's the rapids down below us. There you can see a little bit of the rapids. Hold my button down. And there's the whirlpools right here.
Yep.
There's a cable car that goes across there. Well, let's go back up into town.
That might have been the, that didn't look like the Rainbow Bridge. That was the
Not sure.
bridge, the other bridge, a CBN bridge. I can't think of what it's called.
Not sure. All in all, we know it's
Whirlpool Bridge.
Whirlpool Bridge?
Because you're heading up to the Whirlpool, yeah.
All right.
Gary said that's where we camped all summer, an hour from the falls. Wow.
Oh, cool. I've camped on up north, and so did Bikes, Boats, and Bivouacs. There's a KOA a little north here, and I believe that might have been the last time I was at the falls. I had my 30-foot Winnebago and camped there, and I had a transmission line started leaking on the way back home to Ohio from there, and I was able to fix it on the road. But it was a cool campground, the KOA. I mean, it had indoor pool, and this was late fall, and it was cold, and they had heated a hot tub and all that, so that was awesome.
Chris said, Lorna, I gave you a sub. And Captain Jack said, correct. He will not be on today either time.
Jack will not be on today.
I posted my community page that I have to get the camper on today. Of course, it's snowing and yucky outdoors.
Oh,
yeah, it's Michigan, isn't it?
It's going to be in the 80s here today. There's that tower.
Yep. Timmy said I could take over Captain Jack's live. Timmy, you're welcome to put a live up anytime you want.
Yeah. The Captain Jack's, it's up to him what he does.
Timmy Ray, Captain Jack says, go for it, Timmy Ray. Yeah, go ahead and have a live.
Put your own up.
Yeah. Niagara Falls.
You get something interesting to look at. People will watch it.
Look at the beautiful, cool place that we're seeing there.
The Niagara Falls. It's a
so
nice
I know
place.
Gary's been there. Regular Foot, have you been to Niagara Falls, or Captain Jack, or Lorna? Timmy Ray, Cindy, have you guys? Any of you guys have been to Niagara Falls? Sandra,
it'll freeze.
Have you been this back east here? Hawkins says that will be live at 11 a.m. Pacific time. Okay.
Okay. Pacific time, so that's what, like 3 hours difference.
Yeah, that's that bridge to Goat Island there. Okay.
Here we go, right across the Horseshoe Falls.
There's the Skyline Timber. Chris says not yet. Timmy Ray said nope. And Laura says I have not made it there.
Here's the American Falls.
Hi, Rick. Good morning.
Good morning, Rick.
We're buzzing right over Niagara Falls.
It looks like it's frozen, but it's not. And the graphics shows this bridge is in the water. I believe this is the Rainbow Bridge right here. The one, it says Rainbow right there on it. So.
Does it? Okay,
yep.
Very cool.
But the graphics get off a little bit. I mean, it's quite a powerful game, and sometimes the graphics won't be quite,
Timmy says crash in the water.
I don't believe so. We're heading to Toronto.
We're not planning on it, Timmy Ray, but one never knows.
And as you know, at the end of our stream, if we run a little something, we might crash just for the fun of it, but who knows?
Hawkins Sander says, nope, I've only been to Washington State, Oregon, California, and Nevada.
Cool.
Oh, right out there out west. Cool.
I've been pretty much every state, every place I ever want to go, and now I live in the best of them all, which is Florida.
Rick
There's
says,
none
awesome,
better.
Sue. It's beautiful.
How's
Yeah.
Rick done this morning?
Florida says, morning to Rick. Yeah, how's it going, Rick?
So what we're going to do now, we took a little tour around Niagara Falls, and we're down here at the Whirlpool Rapids
Yeah.
again.
Captain Jack said, never been there. Did love Letchworth State Park, however. Oh, that's cool.
We're going to go down the river
Where's
and head
that,
out
Captain Jack?
and head out to Lake Ontario.
Cindy says, been to the falls several times. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, same here. I mean, where I lived, it was about, what, 4 or 5 hours up to the falls.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't real far. Back when I was young and thought traveling was fun,
Yeah,
which I don't believe traveling is fun anymore. It's crucial. I hate it. I went there many times.
Rick says, I'm tired. I overslept. That's all right, Rick. It's Saturday morning. If you
Rick-
don't have to get up, sleep in.
I didn't oversleep. I got up at 7. Not 7, my ass.
7?
No,
Really?
7, my ass. 3 a.m. And I'm tired. I was telling Sue this morning, it's like one day I would like to get up, get out of bed, have a cup of coffee, and sit there and enjoy my day without work. Because that's all I do is work all the time. And but it seems like it's nonstop. By the time I hit 7 o'clock, I'm whole wore out.
Tammy!
Hello?
Hi, Tammy. Good morning from Tammy, and rarely heard from Tim.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Tammy and Tim. So good to hear from you.
Good to see Tammy and Tim on. One
Great
of
to
our
see you.
long-time subscribers and viewers. I mean, gosh, she's been around
That's
forever.
amazing. Bob is flying this morning over Niagara Falls and then going to head up to Toronto, Canada.
Yeah, what we're going to do is go across Lake Ontario. See how that bridge goes downhill and under the river back?
Timmy says, after this live, I will go live. That's fine, Timmy,
You
right?
can do that. After this live, I'm getting on the e-bike because I got things to do, and I'm not going to waste the day. We've had
Yeah.
many, many bad days this
Captain
fall.
Jack said Letchworth is in Upper New York State. Oh, very cool, Captain Jack. Yeah, Upper New York is beautiful. What does that say over there? That's Lewiston. So we are
Lewiston.
heading north. We're heading up towards Lake Ontario. You can see it up ahead.
Yeah, we're heading out the river. We're going over to Toronto now.
Yep.
Oh, thanks, Timmy. This is a fun game. There's a graphics on this. It's amazing. We've been, I said, flying this for about a month or so now. And we also just got a Xbox, and we've been playing it on the Xbox. It's nice sitting in your recliner and do the same thing.
Yep. She says, Laura said, I enjoyed your tour of the ranch, Bob.
Oh, cool. That was
cool,
fun.
yeah.
You know, that's been there since 1949, the Spring Garden Ranch. And this is where they bring all the champion horses down in the wintertime to train. This says where the, what do they say, that where the winners
Where winners winter.
Yeah, where the winners winter. Really
The winners
cool.
come there to winter.
And it used to even be nicer. It's really not quite what it used to be. The restaurant no longer is in operation. I remember back in the day on Sunday mornings they'd have a breakfast buffet, and you go in there in that restaurant and you can sit there, it was all windowed, and you could watch them train the ponies around the track. There's actually 2 tracks. Hey, John. Good morning, John.
Hi, John. So, yeah. Tammy, it's so good to see you. How are you and Tim doing? What's new with you guys? There's John Von Gerb. Good
Hello,
morning. You up there in the northern Canada area, northeast Canada? Nova Scotia, I believe. Is that correct?
Nova Scotia. I was trying to find where you recommended us to fly.
Yeah, that Stanfield
I hadn't found
Airport. I don't know. Is that near, what did we say it was? It's in Nova
Halifax? Isn't it around Halifax?
Halifax, yes,
Yeah.
it was Halifax. That was it.
I was going to do one for Gord, and we flew it. And it was
Very remote.
Very remote. There wasn't much to see.
Yeah, and I think that's probably about the same around Halifax where you're at, too.
Is there much around there, John? We tried to fly that one. It's just like, it was just mile after mile trees.
John says, yes, Nova Scotia, just outside Halifax.
Oh, Tammy's working on the van.
Wait,
Oh, cool.
see.
Almost finished. How awesome.
Cool, Tammy.
How awesome, Tammy.
That's awesome. Almost finished. Timmy Ray says, we can drop off Captain Jack off in the middle of nowhere in Canada. We could do that, but only if he's got a parachute and he wants to jump. We don't make anybody jump.
Now, if you look across Lake Ontario, which we're coming out on right now, you're going to see two little dots out in the far away.
Yeah.
That's out there. That's actually where Toronto is.
Lake Ontario, not Lake Ontario. Yeah, Lake Ontario is a little village just on the left side as you're heading out to the water.
Oh, Halifax, decent city, up to 500,000.
Wow, that's large.
I'm going to fly up there again, John, see what I can find, see if we can get an inner flight, you know.
So Tammy, what kind of a van did you get? Did you get a
Chevy, Ford?
Tammy, not Timmy, Tammy.
Tammy.
Did you get a high top so you can stand up in it, or what type of van do you have? I'm so excited for you.
Yes, that's awesome. We're now at altitude of 2,100 feet.
Yep, we are flying over
Lake Ontario.
Lake Ontario now.
I actually know more about Lake Erie than Ontario. I know Lake Erie is a very shallow lake. I don't know if Ontario's shallow or not. I'm not really sure.
Oh, I didn't read up on it. I was going to do that. John said the airport is 30 minutes drive from the city. Oh, okay.
Oh, cool. Gary says if you fly west Toronto, you'll get over, your old house.
And where we camped all summer.
So west. We get over there, we're going to see.
Yeah, we'll see. You can help direct us, Gary.
Yeah.
We were flying around west. That would be towards Mississauga. Yeah, that would be west. We flew over to Mississauga the other day, and that's where Lance is from. I haven't seen Lance this morning, but he was from Mississauga.
Yeah. Well, I think we'll have plenty of time to tour around Toronto. It's going to take, what do we figure? How many minutes was it to go across the lake?
About 10, wasn't it? Something like that.
No more than 10 minutes across the lake.
Yeah, about 10 minutes across the lake. John says, got to run. Wife with dementia needs her shower. Take care. Take care, John.
Good to see you, John. Glad you come by.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, appreciate it. I love every one of you guys coming by. Awesome.
Gary, if you can help us find, I was trying to find Casa Loma yesterday.
How's your foot doing?
In Toronto, or the other day. And I've seen it. I've been there, and I know the general area, but maybe you can help direct us.
Sue's foot's doing good.
How's your foot doing? Oh, it's much better, Rick. Thank you.
And she actually, the doctor said, I don't even see you for 6 months. So
yeah.
That's good. You don't really ever need to see a doctor. But
I had my follow-up, guys, and the doctor was so pleased with all my blood work and everything, and she doesn't need to see me for 6 months.
Yep. And she really doesn't even need to see you then, but unless something...
Gary said Lake Ontario is 800 feet deep. Lake Erie is 200. Wow,
yeah,
that is deep.
Quite a difference. See, Lake Erie gets stirred up real quick. A little wind, a little thing, and next thing, it's rolling.
Yeah.
On it. And
Jack says we could wave at Justin and Christina in Canada. That's right.
Yeah. Hey, Russ.
Have they come down yet? I'm not sure.
Where are they about at?
I'm not sure. Timmy Ray says, let's put Sue up on top of the right wing and put Captain Jack on the left wing and make them use their hands for wings to help the plane out. No, Timmy Ray, I'm not a wing walker.
Yeah, Sue's gotten better. I mean, her main diabetes problem was Mountain Dew was the cause of diabetes.
Well, Gary said Superior is over 1,300
I know Superior is a very, very deep lake.
Yeah, thank you, Rick. Yeah.
Very, very deep
lake. Said my liver functions, she said my liver function's good, my kidney function's good, my cholesterol is great, and that was a little elevated the last time. Everything is good. My blood pressure, so she's very pleased. So
see, if I went to the doctor, they would tell me, you're absolutely perfect. What are you doing here? And I go, I don't know either, because I said, I need no doctor. I have Jesus Christ as my great healer. So, and I wanted to tell you, and I haven't done it yet today, if you start out on the first was yesterday, you can still get caught up. Read the book of Luke, that there's 20, if you read every chapter, one a day, on the 24th on Christmas, you'll have done the whole story of Jesus Christ and his birth. So I've been doing that. It's going to be awesome. So we got to do today's yet. We did yesterday's. And we didn't read it. I listened to it. I don't read. I hate reading. With a passion, I hate reading. But I will listen to things.
Tammy said it's a Ford E250.
Oh, good job.
No high Ford. Top, but it is so full that we're going to look for a 17-foot camper to pull when we both go. Sue, I'm so glad you're blood work turned out well. Yes, thank you, Tammy. Yeah, I've lost 80 pounds. My blood pressure is really good. Everything is good, so thank you, guys.
Rick said my cholesterol is shit. Stop taking my meds because it hurts the joint. I've heard nothing bad about blood pressure medication.
Huh.
You know, it just causes more problems than you already had, you know. So do you guys a favor. Do away with medications. It actually causes you more problems than it helps you.
There's Steve, golden anniversary. He said,
Hello,
howdy.
Steve.
And Captain Jack said, I'm too conservative to fly planes. Planes have a left wing to me.
Yeah. Oh, they're left wing, yeah.
That's funny.
I'm
Gloria
either
says,
wing,
that's
but-
great. Thank you. And Tammy says, Bob, that's cool.
Thanks, Tammy. It's fun. I mean, some of my favorite things is gaming. I love good gaming, not violent games or where they're killing, shooting each other. I would not watch one. I seen a preview of a game, some animals that looked, oh, that's got to be really cute, you know, and got this animal game where you get a preview of it. And they went in there and you let the animal come, and they start killing the animals. I go, the hell with this. I deleted that so quick that I play no game that does killing. That's just terrible. Not my thing. Hey, Steve.
Yeah, so thanks everybody for being, everybody hit the thumbs up if you get a chance. We appreciate it. Tammy says we do
Homeopathic.
mostly homeopathic. Yeah.
I do natural stuff, no chemicals, no. I don't take drugs. I do take, you know, acetaminophen and ibuprofen, you know, just for headaches and stuff, which I get a lot, and body pains. And to be honest with you, that shit don't work. It don't do nothing.
So Rick, garlic pills, is that supposed to also help with cholesterol?
Oh yeah, garlic's good for you.
Garlic is good for you, yeah.
It's very good
period,
for you.
yeah. As much, you know, Bob eats garlic a lot, so I'm sure we get it naturally.
Oh, I put garlic in everything. I absolutely love garlic.
Rick
Yes,
says,
Sue.
where's William and Carol? I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe they just failed to get on the flight before it took off.
Yeah, well, they'll be there. Some of those games, they are horrific, Tammy. Some of them I just like, and I've noticed it more since I got the Xbox.
Yep.
Brittany had an old Xbox, and I thought she was going to enjoy it, and so I got a brand new one that hoped she'd play. She doesn't, you know.
Approach Robin Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf
Captain
Sierra.
at no meds for
Request clearance to transfer
at all for nearly, I can't read the stupid
2
hearts
years.
in the way. How
It
many
says
years?
For 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah, that's great, Jack.
There, 2 years there, thanks.
Where's Bree? I haven't seen Bree yet.
That is Bree saying, where's Bree?
Oh, where's
Sleeping.
Bree? Bree's saying, where's Bree?
X-ray Golf
Hi, Bree.
Cindy said when I
Good
lived in
morning,
California,
dear.
I couldn't believe that some have been to the Great Lakes, and I don't know.
I'll read it. When I lived in California, I couldn't believe that some who never have been to the Great Lakes don't know that they are so big you can't see the other
Oh,
side.
yeah, they're huge.
Canada from shore. Exactly. They are huge.
It's the same way here in Canada. If you go up to Lake Nipson in Canada, which is more in the center of the state or country, you can't see across yet. We used to go fishing all the time, my dad and grandpa and others.
Tammy said, Tim is taking garlic and honey. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
Sounds
good.
too.
That's all natural stuff. I've
Steve-
heard honey is best if it's your local honey. Something
Yes,
about
you need local
the
honey.
Stuff in it is localized and it's good for you.
She said, scrap medications. Jack Daniel Reserve is the
There
best.
you go. You can. That's natural stuff. That's green, Jack.
There you
There's
go.
nothing wrong with that.
Tupelo honey. There you've got your honey, too.
There you go. You know, it's like people take antibiotics all the time. You know, the worst thing you can do is take an antibiotic. If you really, really, really ever needed it, you'll be so immune to those antibiotics, it won't do you any good. I honestly say I have never taken an antibiotic in my life.
Bree says, good morning. Rick says, hi, Bree. Lorna says, morning, Bree. Grab a
No,
coffee.
I missed about the dogs.
What's
What
that?
did you say about the dogs, Rick? I missed that totally.
I missed it. I haven't seen anything
No, I missed
about
that,
dogs.
Rick.
Let me go back. I probably missed it, Rick.
I've been kind
Trying
of
to catch
watching,
up.
but no, I missed it totally. Yeah, honey's
Oh, right
good.
there. Rick says, now they have out a drug that's supposed to make your dogs live longer.
Yeah, I'm not giving it to my dog.
Oh, really? Interesting, Rick.
Not giving it to my dog.
Yeah, I missed that, Rick. Sorry. I wonder what that's called, Rick. You have
Yeah.
to tell us about it.
Doesn't matter. My dog can't
There,
get
thank
it.
you about that. Tammy says, Captain Jack, good for you. That's awesome. Laura says, love honey. It's good for you. Yes, it's an anti-inflammatory.
Honey's
It's
good for you.
is it antihistamine too? Honey is good for you.
Oh, I like that. Golden got the Marnay. We're going to be making some hot buttered rum here. We try to do that every Christmas.
Rick said it's at the veterinarian.
Yeah.
Let's see. Steve
I don't
is
go to
having
veterinarians.
drinks. What did Timmy Ray said? Let's put Sue inside with Bob and put Captain Jack on top of the airplane and then use his hands and let him flap.
There's what it's like inside my plane.
Flap them up and down like a bird to get the plane going. We're flying just fine without that, Timmy Ray. No, we fly inside. We are not stunt flyers.
No. I have one. I did my model airplane flew stunt.
Yes, yes.
I love honey sounds Kiki Rick. Yeah.
Love honey. Sounds sticky.
It sounds
Honey is very
sticky.
sticky.
Stinky. Sticky or stinky?
Sticky. Like your fingers stick together when you touch
Yeah.
the jar.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hey guys, we're approaching Toronto City Center.
Do you see it up ahead? It's Toronto.
Started feeling sick yesterday. After
Tammy
shopping.
started, yeah, I'll read.
I get sick every day. My stomach, I've had issues, and I get so sick. And I have this thing where my whole body aches, and you know what I do about it? I just keep on going. That's what I do about it. I don't need to slow down. Act Sue.
I only had 2 drinks and felt so much better, she said.
Yeah.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
We are
Jack
approaching
Daniels.
Toronto, Canada. Look ahead. You can see Toronto City Center. Rick says,
Your
guys, I'm
hands hurt?
sorry
I know how
I'm
that
behind
is. My hands
on
get
answers, comments. My hands hurt, but I will comment back and love you all.
Yeah, I
Rick,
know how
hey,
that is.
do what you
Hands hurt
can
hurts.
when you can, So, Gary, if you want to fill us in on where we're coming up to in Toronto.
Toronto City
I believe
Center.
this is, there's an airport right out there on the
There is.
pier there
Is
around
it
there.
Billy
that,
something or other?
Billy something or other airport. So yeah, look straight ahead.
We're going to start going down a little bit altitude. See, it didn't take too long to go across Lake Ontario to get to Toronto. Gives us plenty of time to explore this area now. We're going to get her down below around 1,000 feet. Billy Bishop Airport.
Billy Bishop,
there you go.
Toronto. Yep, that's it. So I believe this is a Center Island that we're flying up towards. You have to, anybody fill us in and tell us what's going on? Anybody else been to Toronto? Gary said, yeah, Billy Bishop.
I'm going to put the flaps down, see if we can slow down just a little bit.
Gary
here.
said, looks like Center Island, yes. And Cindy says, I visited Toronto and Montreal way before we had to have passports. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I remember we'd never had
I've been to
passports.
Toronto, but not to Montreal.
I've been to Canada many times, but I've never had to have a passport. So you can see how long
Steve
it's been.
said, I'm celebrating. I started writing music again, and several of my new songs
Oh, cool.
debut this afternoon on this week's new video.
Awesome.
Oh, that's awesome. Steve will listen for those. Watch for them.
And a lot of you don't know, I play a little guitar, but
Yeah.
very little.
Just a very low. Timmy said, let's drop Captain Jack right here in the water and let him swim to Canada. All right,
Yeah.
Timmy Ray, you can stop with that. We're
Yeah,
not
we don't
dropping
have to
anybody out of the
degrade
plane.
nobody or Timmy, so let's just, that's
Yeah,
fine where
I know
he's
you're
at.
just joshing and having fun, Timmy Ray, but
He gets old.
Lorna says, morning golden anniversary. Tammy says, I have had the same bottle for 5 years, just to
Ew.
show how much I drink.
I've got some Canadian whiskey the other day. I took a big junk of it. I'm going to have to be getting another one.
Steve says, thanks, Rick.
I
And
got to
Gary
get
said, you can
myself
see
up.
the city buildings and the CN Tower is on the left side. Yep. Lorna says, I didn't know you wrote songs. That's wonderful, Steve.
I write the songs that make the young girls cry.
Rick says, I'm off work yesterday. Lack of production. Oh, wow.
Oh, I hope that's good.
And Gary said, if you fly near CNN Tower, the Sky Dome is right below it. Yep,
All
yep,
right.
we saw that.
Yeah.
Yep. Rick says, Lacey, sit down, baby. Had Lacey come up and give me a kiss. Lay down, baby. There you go.
Oh, the sun came out here now. Finally, it looks better.
Cam Jack, good comment. Just because I'm the founder of the Puddle Jumpers Club,
Yeah.
I'm not into hypothermia. That's funny. If you go back and watch Captain Jack's video of him and Nate from Land Cloud Adventures jumping into puddles, it's hilarious. Steve says, thanks and good morning, Lorna. So yeah, look at that. Just if you can see the city center coming
I
up.
put the flap downs. Hope it slowed me up just a little bit.
Rick says, I have my probation period. I ended. All right.
How great
You're in
that
full
is,
benefits
Rick.
now?
Congratulations.
That's wonderful, Rick. Congratulations. That's great news. Yes, that is.
It's good to get over that. You're on your toes, hoping like, I do one thing and they're going to nail me.
Timmy says, what genre of music do you write?
Yeah, what kind of
talking to
music?
Steve there.
Bluegrass. That's probably one of my favorite. I love bluegrass.
I know what is he writing? Yeah.
You ever listen to the Moron Brothers? They are awesome. They do bluegrass. You never found the Moron Brothers. Look for the Moron Brothers.
Just a couple of older guys that they're
Yeah,
funny.
oh man, they're awesome. They're funny jokes. They're great singers. Here's that airport we were talking
Yeah,
about.
Billy something, what do you call it? Gary said they call it the Rogers Center now, but it will always be Sky Dome to the residents. Yes. I was wondering because I saw that on the map and I didn't know what it was.
Here's that airport right over it.
He said, I used to roller skate every weekend on Center Island when I was young. This is Gary's stomping ground.
I wish I knew how to roller skate or could, because it would be fun, but I can't. I fall on my ass every time I've tried.
Yeah, sounds like this is Gary's old stomping ground.
Yeah. All right, here's that airport we were talking about. That, what was it,
Billy
Bob?
Bishop.
Oh, Billy Bishop. Billy Bob Airport.
Billy Bob. Steve said electronic, country, 70s, all instrumental.
Oh, cool.
Very cool.
Cool. Yeah, I like country and,
So this is still Center Island, Steve, that we're over?
yeah.
We haven't gotten to the on the other side of the bay
We're
yet.
going to go down here and then we're going to come up in the middle of the city and
And Rick says, I'm guaranteed at least 30 hours a week now, no matter how less I work.
oh, that's cool.
Wow, that's awesome.
That's kind of
So
a
are you
good
in the union, Rick?
benefit.
Is that a union position? Rick says, thank you, Lorna. And Gary said, my son is working on Front Street, just east of the tower. Oh, cool.
Oh, well, we're going to head in
We'll wait
that
till
way.
we'll tip the wings. How's that? When you go by the CNN tower, Bree said, nice.
You're headed to the beaches.
You're headed to the beach.
So this is
Yep.
the beaches right here. Talk about airplanes. I hear them taking off right now. It
Is that
sounds like a
Woodside?
whole bunch of skydive airplanes taking off.
Yep, Cherry Beach. I see Cherry Beach, and then up ahead
36
Woodbine
hours,
Beach.
Sue.
So he's headed west, correct now, Gary? Is that what
According
he's...
to I'm heading east. According to my compass up in the
East.
upper left.
I said it wrong. Yes, I'm backwards. It is east, yes.
Yeah.
Chris said smash that like button. Rick says no, it's not a union job, just a perk. That's
Well, that's good.
awesome.
Yeah, good. You don't have to
36
pay
hours,
the
yeah.
union fees. Looks like a dock, a harbor over here to my right.
Yeah, I said that wrong. Gary says that peninsula under you is Leslie Spitz, Leslie something. We saw some water like going back into it there.
That's a harbor right
That
there.
peninsula there, that little harbor area. Tammy said, I'm a huge music lover, Golden Anniversary, especially the 70s classics. You must be very talented.
I used to listen to more music. I don't
Yeah.
so much anymore.
Leslie Spit, that's what it's called, down there. Where the peninsula is? Okay.
See, there's another harbor here coming up. Let's see if we can get over top of that.
Yeah, Toronto Harbor, is that what that is there?
Looks like some oil mines right in here, oil tank. There you go, there's a harbor looking straight down.
He says, I know that sounds weird, yeah. Rick says, Gary's better than Leslie Spitz, then swap.
There's a beach.
Bruce says, good morning. What beach?
I don't know, it's a beach.
Well, there's Cherry Beach, and then there's Woodbine Beach.
Yeah.
I think you're coming up to Woodbine, maybe. Golden says, thank you, Tammy.
All right, we're getting over here by the
Golden,
beaches.
Tammy's golden anniversary is Steve, and his wife is
That's
Jane.
Steve.
They're down here in Melbourne, Florida, down below us here.
Not
And
very
they
far.
spent-
I mean, what, 50 miles? Something like that.
They check out their videos, Tammy. They did wonderful trips up to Canada.
Oh yeah, they've been up through Alaska.
Yeah, Alaska. I'm sorry, I said Canada. We're in Canada. Gary says that's Woodbine Beach. Yes.
Woodbine Beach.
Let me see if I can. I'll try. If it's hard for me to drop links while
All right, let's head back
I'm
down.
trying to keep track of the chat and.
Head back down to the city. What percentage of snowbirds are in Florida from Canada? A lot of them.
Yeah, I wonder what percentage of snowbirds in Florida.
We had a
are
lot
from
of
Canada.
friends from Canada.
There are lots, yeah.
the
There's
wintertime.
entire parks that are Canadians.
Yeah.
Rick says, or Gary says, lots of topless women there in the summer. Ooh,
That's
baby. Now we know
Topless
where
women.
people are going to go. Timmy Ray's going to flock there.
When you talk about a topless woman, does that mean she has no breath? Oh, and that topless?
Or no head.
Or no head?
Gary says, that's what I hear anyway. Not from experience, of course.
You never took your binoculars and just looked, did you, Gary?
Cindy says, oh, we already read that. Rick says, Bree not only said hello to me, you gave me a hug. Oh, that's good. Jack says, Gary says, you heard the big boys talking? Hey, there's Carol. Hi, Carol.
Hello, Carol. Good morning. You're
Good
just
morning.
on time.
We're flying over Toronto, Canada right now. We're heading back to the city now.
We're going to the tower there. Was that CN Tower? Is that Canadian something? Is that what it is?
Canadian and CN Tower.
Yeah, Canadian National. What is that? CN.
Canada Network. Is that what that stands for, I think?
Canada Network.
Tammy says, Rick, the last time I heard that one, I laughed so hard, I fell off my dinosaur.
Actually, you know, Dylan's just up north of us here, or what I call north, but it's...
he's to the
yeah,
east.
that doesn't matter, but
Pickering.
he's on above us here.
Dylan is in Pickering.
Pickering.
Gary says, I would never fly a drone over a topless beach.
No, not me. You know, legally, they don't allow you to fly a drone anywhere. Our stupid, dumbass government will not, they keep you from doing anything.
Hey, there's cameraman pilot. Good morning.
Hello, cameraman pilot.
Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Rick says we would send Dylan to that beach and he would have a heart attack.
Yeah, he might. I don't know. We wouldn't want to do that to Dylan.
Oh, Steve said that's the Canadian National Railroad.
Canadian National Railroad.
Oh,
Awesome.
cool. I love you, Bree, Rick says. Hi, Carol, honey. Everyone's saying hi to Carrie. And Gary said it's for communications. Okay, the CN Tower.
For communication.
Gary says in Canada you can pretty much fly a drone everywhere or anywhere. Oh,
I
awesome.
know. It's
So they don't
so
have the
ridiculous.
regulations that we do.
I have been in the model airplane hobby for all my life, and they've made it where you almost can't even fly a model airplane because of our stupid government.
Carol, Bree says, Rick, yep, I hugged you. You're special.
Oh, van life. Yeah, they're cool to watch, Tammy. Here we are. We're coming up on. Now you say your son worked somewhere south of or north of the tower. I don't know.
What's that?
I don't know. He said his son works.
Oh, he said he works east of the tower. I can't. Anyways, right around there. So let's wave
left to
at
right from where we're
Gary's son as we go by. Yeah, Tammy, van life videos from Canada are fun because it is gorgeous up there. Don't run into the tower, guys. Just
it's too cool.
We flew through here the other night.
There's that stadium right below us.
Yeah,
and the tower.
Yeah, but we flew by at night. The lights of the city were gorgeous. Oh yeah, that's the Toronto Blue Jays stadium.
The tower. They
there,
play ball there or something.
That roof retracts during nice weather, so it's open air.
Yeah.
Carol says, "Hey Jack, how are you?" Whoa, you're jumping there. You can stand on the roof of that tower. Wow, no, thank you, Gary.
Now, we were looking for a thing, or Sue was looking for a thing.
Casa Loma.
It's up just almost north of the tower here.
It's slightly northwest.
Forget about the picture. I go by where I'm sitting at.
Yeah.
I never get lost, guys. I always know where I'm at.
Gary said, hang over the edge with a harness. Oh, no way.
Somewhere up in here is that Casa Loma you were talking about.
Yeah.
Maybe it's right here. I don't know.
See, I've missed it.
See
but
this building right here?
It.
This could be it right there. I don't know. I don't even know what it is.
Does that look like... No, I don't see anything that looks like a castle yet.
Yeah. I flew around there today trying to find it, and I never found it. But
Brooke says, Tammy, you have to excuse me. I have a big heart and even bigger mouth. Yeah.
That's the way I am.
Steve says, you mentioned U.S. government restrictions. The latest thing is the FAA is watching YouTube videos and catching violators of drone regulations.
Yeah, I know. That's why.
Like they have nothing better to do. Oh, wow.
I quit flying my drone because they just make it too stressful, and you're trying to have fun, and they're regulating you. And
Gary said it's more north than west for Casa Loma, so it's north of the CN Tower. Bree says, laughed my butt off. Carol, what did she say? Hey, Bree, what's in that coffee?
Well, we're heading north right now, so.
And Steve says, National Park Service is doing that also. Wow.
Oh, it's
so
awful.
they're really getting their police out on
You
them.
don't think our government doesn't control us? 100%. Free country? Okay, think twice about that.
Captain Jack says, Carol Walters, I'm good. Trying not to stress out too much. Camper goes on the truck today, which is a real chore.
Cool.
And it's half raining and half snowing. Yuck. Oh, and cameraman pilot keeps saying cheese. Cheese whiz. We like cheese.
I like cheese. They don't always like me, but I like cheese.
Cheese. I had cheese on pizza yesterday. Rick says, Jack, how are you doing? Tammy's showing, Bree is showing cheese. And Tammy says, Rick, please, I'm the same way. If I come across wrong, I certainly don't
Same
mean
here.
it. Too big a heart here. No, we don't. You guys don't come across wrong
No,
at all.
I
You
don't
guys are funny.
I do not get offended, and I say what I believe, and I believe everybody should say what they believe, and you don't have to believe what I believe. But
Yeah.
I always say what I believe, you know.
Sometimes a little naughty, but that's okay. Naughty's okay. So, anyway, Rick says, just ask Carol, LOL.
So I flew around here. That place you were talking about should have been somewhere in this area.
I haven't. We'll probably have to scout around ourselves and fly low and look at the area.
And I'll get a slower plane.
Where do we fly up to the other day?
That Michiwagi, or we went north.
We went
there
Mississauga,
somewhere.
then we went north to whatever that big town. Let me look here. Rick took that note out. Having fun is best, says Bree. And
Yeah.
Rick, peace, yeah. Carol, are you at Jack's house? You flew up to...
I forget the name of the thing.
I'm looking. Markham.
Markham.
And Richmond Hill. That's what we followed the road. What was it? That 404. We followed 404 right up towards Richmond Hill and Markham.
When you hear me not saying or say your name wrong, or that's just, I guess it's Alzheimer's. I can't connect. I know what I'm thinking, but it can't come out. So that's the way it is. So I apologize before I even do it. So, and I don't really have to apologize because it's not
Carol
my
says,
fault.
ask me what, Jack? And Captain Jack says, Bree, I like naughty, but you knew that. Oh, well, yeah, we did. Carol says, no way, Rick. Oh, there's William. Good morning,
Hi, William. Good
Brody.
morning.
Bree said, troll.
Troll.
Or naughty. I don't know if naughty or troll, if that's what
Trolls
that means.
don't bother me. Last thing I worry about is a troll.
Yeah.
Like having a moderator. I don't need a moderator. I can handle the trolls. They don't bug me in the least. They're funny. I try to make them friends.
Well, cameraman pilot also does some flying.
Cool.
So welcome. So glad you're here.
I've flown a little bit of real scale, and I've flown model airplanes most of my life. So very familiar with flight.
How you doing, William? Rick says, John Cougar, sing a song called Jack and Carol.
Jack and Carol.
And Diane. It's
Jack and Diane. Yeah.
It's a great song.
I was
And Little
born in a
Pink
small
House.
town,
What a great...
Funk, Ohio. I was born in a small town.
Wait a minute, I'm missing where... Oh, you're talking about you?
But I was born in a small town.
Oh, yeah, small town,
Funk,
right.
Ohio.
Jack and Diane, yeah. Captain Jack says, Carol, Rick wanted to know how I am, so I told him to ask you.
How am I?
Oh, Bree said that was the naughty. That was for naughty. Okay. That's all right. We like naughty.
I don't.
Steve said,
I do not get
William
offended.
said he overslept. Okay, William, that's all right, you know.
Well, how'd you hear, William? How you doing? I
Yeah.
saw your Christmas tree. I was trying
Yeah.
to make fun of it like there was a squirrel in it.
Squirrel, yeah.
I like to make fun of
And he
everything.
said, no, it was one of Rick's bourbon bottles.
A bourbon bottle.
That was funny. Steve says, government restrictions. I had to delete National Park video scenes.
Oh, yeah.
Need a license for each time you shoot videos in the
Yeah.
park.
Costs
So I
you a
get around it
fortune.
by animating still shots. But it is certainly a PIA, pain in the ass.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep. That's what
Steve
our world's
says-
coming to.
That group of buildings in the distance is near where our house was.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool. Oh, there's Nancy Drew. Hi, Nancy.
Hello, Nancy.
Good morning. Hi, Bob and Sue. Heading out, leaving a like. Have a great day. Thank you for
Cool.
being here.
Glad you come by.
Thanks for stopping by. I know Saturday mornings are when people work. You got to do things on Saturday,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Rick says, I know, Jack. I was being silly. Steve says, good morning, William. And cameraman pilot, Microsoft Flight Sim. Yeah, so that's cool. That's how you found
It's
it.
the
That's
40th
awesome.
anniversary version. It's really cool.
Glad you're here.
I remember the old version. It was pretty lame, but this new one's really awesome. I'm actually flying it on 2 platforms. I'm using Xbox and my computer. We're on the computer this morning.
Yes, Tim. Carol says, "Oh, Jack, what am I going to do with you? Anything you'd like."
Anything you want.
Gary says, "More beaches below." Yep.
Yeah.
Tammy says, "Small ding dong soup." Boy, that takes me back.
Oh yeah, we did the ding dong thing.
I like my ding dongs bigger. If you're going to have a ding dong, at least no one's in your hand
Yeah.
or your mouth.
You guys ever watch Sheldon and when he made the mechanical arm and he got it stuck to his wing wonger and he went to the hospital and they was all trying to figure out, how do I get this off?
Disconnected.
And she goes, just hit reboot. And he goes, I was going to pinch it off, and it's like, beep, beep, and they let go.
Reboot. As she did over the PA announcement, need help with a man with a robot arm attached to his penis. He says, "Why did you say that out loud?" She said, "Because we don't have a code for man with robot arm attached to his penis." Oh, well. Gary says, "Now you are in Etobicoke." Is that how it's pronounced? Etobicoke? So we're heading west now towards Mississauga.
West, little southwest.
Bree said ding dong. Oh, Bree, you missed the ding dong conversations back in the day.
Go back and watch some of our old live streams.
Oh my gosh.
They're all online. And check out back when Tammy and us was gone. We had a blast.
Tammy laughing her ass off. Gary says Etobicoke. Okay.
Etobicoke.
And Tammy says, "Tim just left for work. Bye." Cameraman Pilot says, "I love playing Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020.
It's a blast.
And Rick says, "Sue, a ding dong in your mouth. Are you hanging around Leslie?" Who's Leslie? But I love ding dongs. Yeah, those were good.
And so, guys, I wanted to announce we're going to be having a giveaway coming up here. I don't know exactly when it's going to be, but they're sending me stuff. I'm getting sponsored by Wildway e-bikes. One of my favorite bikes I have. So they got with me, and we've been working together on a couple products. And so we're going to be having a giveaway. And I think the products that I get to review should arrive today or Monday, one of the two.
Just explain it. Leslie Spitz in Canada.
What is it coming in?
Oh gosh.
Oh, Mr. August. Yeah, that's what
you are. Mississauga now, right?
Yeah.
We flew over there, and that's where Lance is from.
Yeah.
Yep. Captain Jack said, "Mark from Hitch Up and Tow told us about a British dish known as spotted dick." That's right.
Spotted dick, yes.
Diane said she would never let that near her mouth. Oh, it's just pudding.
It's pudding.
Like pudding with raisins.
My house is just under your right wing.
What he said? My house is just under your right wing.
Under your right wing.
Very cool, Gary.
Right here by Gary's place. Somewhere.
Wave to your new house owners, your old house. That's funny. Steve
I don't know if we're seeing it there, but I'll look down so you can kind of see where your house is at.
Yeah, see, there's neighborhoods there, yeah. Steve said, "First fully automatic flight pilot is a computer. Stewardess a robot. Sit back, enjoy the flight. Fully automated. Nothing can go wrong. Go wrong. Go wrong."
So we're going to be giving away a very nice helmet, a e-bike helmet, whatever kind of helmet you want to call it.
Yeah.
We're going to be giving a very nice and a phone mount for your e-bike, or you can put on a motorcycle and that. So we're going to be giving several of those away. So.
Oh, yeah. Gary said, "Now you could see his house."
Wow,
That's
awesome.
so cool, Gary.
That is so awesome. We know where Gary lives.
Yeah. Where he used to live.
Or used to live.
Rick says, "Fly it to the tower," or by the tower.
Thank you, Tammy. We appreciate you.
Tammy said, "This group is great." And William, laughing, says, Bree likes to cook and eat tongue from the cows she raises.
She's the tongue capital. I mean, I've never ate any tongue. And after watching Bree cook tongue, I don't think I want to eat any tongue.
I would try it. Gary said, "Keep going that way. Another minute or two, and you will see Bronte Provincial Park, where we camped all summer."
Oh,
okay, cool.
I'll kind of keep going.
Keep going for another couple minutes. We still got about 12 minutes left.
Yeah, whatever. We're just finishing out the...
Rick says, "I don't ride the bike, but I could use a helmet, Bob."
Very good. I mean...
really?
And this is a quality helmet, you know.
Tammy says, "Those e-bikes are really cool." Yep.
We're going to actually be giving away 2 helmets and 3 cell phone mounts. So that'll be coming up here in the next few weeks or months, something like that.
Giving away 2 helmets, bike helmets, right?
Yeah.
and 3 phone, what do you call it, phone what?
Phone,
Mounts.
phone mount, yeah,
Phone
that you
mounts.
mount. Go to wildway.com and you'll see it. I actually listed a couple of their links on it, so they stepped up and wanted to do some sponsorship. And
By Wildway e-bikes, right?
Wildway e-bikes. Go like wildway.com. If you look at the last couple videos, on, especially the one where I put the bike together, you look at the link at the top, it goes to the link to their website. We're going to do a couple more things there.
I explained it. Captain Jackson, just a reminder, no lives today, but should be live on Tuesday at 6 for Adult Humor Hour. Probably from somewhere in Ohio. Well, hey.
Jack, you're going down to Ohio.
Bree says, you
my,
would like
my condolences. Anybody has to go to Ohio, I'm just so sorry for you.
I missed this one, but Bree said, Bob, you would like my tongue.
I know I would like your tongue there,
Bree said it's delicious. Oh, Tammy, or Bree. Bree and Tammy would get along really well.
They would.
Yes, yes.
That massive green is bone.
Tammy said, I've had possum tail stew. Does that gross anyone out?
Not really.
No. Gary said that massive green area is Bronte. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Steve says, found my parachute. I'm out of here. Have a great day. By the way, rocket launch tonight at 11 p.m. Thank you. I got the notification for it. Thank you, Steve.
You say 11
Have a great
p.m.?
day.
11 p.m.? I'll be in bed.
11 p.m., yeah.
I'll be in bed. I don't stay up that late. All right. Do I want to go straight here or do I want to turn back around? I think Gary could probably tell me.
What's that?
Oh, not quite there yet? Okay.
Carol says, I told you, Rick, about banging your head against the wall, right? And Bree said, never too early to snicker, right? Gary says, not quite there yet. You're heading into Oakville now. Okay,
right.
Cool. Chris says, you guys are awesome, LOL. So, thank you, Chris. We enjoy you being here. Rick says, Carol, at my age, it's about the only banging I do.
That's about truth of it. You get too old to do anything.
Oh, my goodness.
Like I say, I have been so wore out. One of these days, I'm going to get up out of bed and not have to do all this stuff and get a chance just to relax. I'm always so worn out by 7, all the chores I have to do around the house. And one of these days, I'm going to be able to just take at least one day and just get out of bed, drink my coffee, and not have to do everything.
Oh, Gary, I see Bronte Provincial Park on the map that I'm following along with.
I see Oakville. He was saying Oakville.
Yeah, it's right before Oakville and then the park. So,
there's a.
Rick says, Gary says, it gets boring if you keep going straight, no big building or scenery.
Okay.
So once we get out around the park, we'll swing back around.
I don't even know where the park's at, so.
Well, you're coming up to it. The green area, the big green area ahead on
Straight
the
ahead
left.
on me?
Might be on the right now. Tammy says, I'd love to meet her. She's out in Washington State, Tammy. I'll try and get some links on here right at the end here so you can see.
Yeah, we've got
Gary says, you are headed toward where we live now, but it's quite a ways. So.
Okay.
Cindy says, sounds good, Bob. Everyone needs a day of rest. Yep.
I do, and I haven't had one for so long. It just seems like everything that does in this house, I do it. And I want some break. I want some help.
Rick says, Gary, that's what Richard Simmons always says. Chris says, I haven't been on my skateboard in over a year. I don't want to fall and bust my ass. Well, you need that helmet then, don't you, Chris?
Yeah, a helmet's good. If you ever look back at one of my hurricane videos, I wore a helmet. They go, somewhere in the news they said, wear a helmet. And so every time I did a video, I had a helmet on. The hurricane still came.
Gary says, you can see Bronte now, so that's the green area up ahead there.
Looks like a golf course right there.
Rick says, Cindy, I need a year of rest.
Yeah.
Bree says, yep, Washington. It rained so much last night, massive puddles this morning. Wow. I'm thinking you're over Bronte now. Is that Bronte, that beautiful green area, Gary? Bree says, falling socks. Yep. Gary said, it's under your right wing. Yes, that's what I thought it was.
Under my right wing, so down in here somewhere.
Okay. So you can turn around anytime and head back towards Toronto if you want.
All right.
Cindy said, question for everyone. Who thinks Die Hard movie is a Christmas movie?
Yeah, well, it is, but I don't like it. It's a anything with that.
It is a movie, adventure movie like that that takes place over Christmas.
I can't stand those Die Hard movies. Not my kind of thing. I'm a non-violent person.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Motherfucker. That's what he said.
Didn't finish it.
That's what he said.
Tammy, I know. I said I didn't finish it. Tammy says houses are such high maintenance. They are. Gary said
so
that
much all
golf
the
course
time.
is where Carol worked this summer. Fantastic.
Now, I see an airport here. We could finish out because we're only got several more
6
minutes left.
Go 6, 7. You could.
I see
You could land
Burlington
there.
Air Park.
Yeah.
You think maybe we could land there?
Try it. Rick says, Chris, you're getting too old to skateboard. It's HBO time now. And Captain Jack said, Bree, if you be an honorary, you can be an honorary puddle jumper till we meet in person for the official dunking.
Yeah.
Captain Jack, you didn't meet Bree when she was there at the M20, was it 21 and 22? I thought you'd met her. Rick says, I love Die Hard. I know, it's a great movie.
Not my kind of movie. Not
William
at all.
says, I do.
I don't like Bruce Willis. And
Yeah, she thinks this, Lorna says, not me, Cindy. You don't think it's a Christmas movie? Regular Foot says, makes a good battery. What's that? Die Hard. That's right.
yeah, they had a decent battery.
Lorna said, it's a guy's Christmas movie.
It's not my. I'm a guy. And not my movie.
Gary said,
I don't do guy things because I
Gary
don't
said
like
you
the
just
crap
flew
they do.
past his son's condo.
Oh, how awesome! We're gonna try to land. We only got 5 minutes here.
Yeah.
If we can get landed here in 5 minutes.
Tammy says, I feel bad for Bruce Willis, though. Yeah, he's
I don't
got
feel bad for him. The
dementia
guy's
going on.
rich. You know, why would you feel bad for him?
Captain says, I think Con Air is a better Christmas movie. That's
I didn't even like
a good
that.
one.
That wasn't a good one.
Bree said, dunking sounds cold.
A good movie was Chevy Chase's Vacation. That was
Yeah.
so funny. It's timeless.
Rick says, yes, Cindy, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. So, yeah, Lauren said it's very sad what's happening to Bruce Willis, right?
Yeah. Well, happened to all
Captain
of
says,
us.
yes, I've met Bree twice. That's what I thought, Captain. I thought you did. Maybe I just read the comment wrong. So, Gary says, Elf is a great Christmas movie. I love Elf.
It's all right.
Yes, I
It's-
know. It's
it's-
fantastic. I know him.
It's not a bad
And I love
movie.
that Bob Newhart is in it.
Yeah.
That is, yeah. I prefer comedy, yep. Tammy says, Bob, I wouldn't want to go out that way. Oh, he's correct. Oh, it's Tammy. He was in San Francisco. He crashed into the Golden Gate Bridge, or the
Yeah.
Bay Bridge. He crashed last time Susquehanna River up there at Harrisburg. He crashed at Harrisburg. It was funny. So
Let's see if
always
we can
make sure
land.
you have your flight insurance filled out before we take off.
Or
just,
when we
Just be
land.
safe. Rick says, did you hear about the guy who took Viagra and got in a car accident? Die Hard. Cindy said,
Die Hard.
I've heard some don't think It's a Wonderful Life. It's not a Christmas movie.
Oh, it's it.
It
It's
is.
not
It's
bad. I've seen it so
Thanksgiving
many
and Christmas,
times.
yes. Yeah. Rick says, sometimes, Cindy. Right. Lauren says, I love Bob Newhart and Will
Oh, yeah,
Ferrell.
he's great.
Yep.
Hey
Gary
guys,
says,
look. I think we
Burlington
landed.
Airport is in the boonies. Don't hit any deer.
We'll try not to.
And Bree says, I remember that the first time I met Jack. That's right. Look, he's landing. Woohoo! Hasn't
I'm on the
flipped it
ground,
yet.
guys.
Safe landing. So, Gary, this was like a tour around
Yeah,
your
thanks.
home area.
Thank Gary. Appreciate
That's
all
so
the
cool.
tour around.
That
Here
really
we are.
gave it an extra element, didn't it, Bob?
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
I love it when people are from an area.
Yeah.
Here we are. This is our plane. That was a girl flying that whole
There's
time.
a
Did
Will
you know
Ferrell.
that? That was Sue.
Oh,
Sue
yeah,
was
right.
flying. You
I
thought
know.
I was flying. That was Sue flying, you know?
Yep. Tammy said It's a Wonderful Life is definitely a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
Those are okay. I mean, the problem, I've seen them so many times.
Gary said, I could not type fast enough commenting. I know. We're probably just a little bit behind from your comments, but we really appreciated that, Gary. That was so awesome.
Yeah, that's actually me sitting here on the left.
Gary
and
said,
that's
Sue is
Sue on the
looking
right.
hot in the plane, a little over-steamed.
Yeah.
Steamy.
Yeah.
Laura said, agree, Tammy. William says, A Christmas Visitor is a good movie. Oh, yes.
I think I've seen that.
Yes.
And it's not a Christmas movie. If you want to see a good one, look for the movie The Apostle. That was a very awesome. You like a little action, little thing going on. The Apostle was a great biblical movie, so check that out.
Rick says, I like the movie with Ralph, but yeah, Christmas Story.
Yeah, that was good. I liked the Christmas
That's always
Story.
a great movie. Yep.
Look, you can see the moon in the sky.
It's a big pizza pie. That's
It's a big
amore.
pizza pie.
Yeah. Oh
So
my
we're gonna
God. Well, this
check
was
off
fun.
the graphics
You know,
here.
actually, much fun as it was touring around Niagara, this was much more fun being over in Toronto because Gary was giving us step-by-step tourist spots, and narrative. So we
I'm
appreciate that, Gary.
trying to do set up here for a screenshot, which looks pretty good. I have room to write stuff at the top and the airplane at the bottom. One of these days we're going to switch planes, but this plane seems a good plane to fly around with. But hey, guys, we're coming up. We got a minute left. We're going to get out of here.
Says, have a great weekend, everyone.
We'll be back again Monday, 6 p.m., as we always have been for a long, long time. And as I always say before, if any of you guys don't know Jesus as your Savior, go out this Sunday and find a church or anybody that's a good Christian and talk to them. Let them show you a bit. It doesn't take nothing to become a Christian, but it'll last us. Come here.
Brittany just come
Lacey
out.
had to talk at the last minute on it. So, anyways, guys, God bless every one of you. We'll see you again on
Gary says
Monday.
Christmas vacation was great, but isn't that the term the shitter's full was born?
The shitter's full. So
Yeah.
we're gonna figure out. I'm gonna do this right. Last time I didn't shut it off. So we're gonna end broadcast. See you guys on Monday.
Bye, guys.
Have a great weekend. Appreciate everyone you coming. Love you all. Let's see this stuff.